Hey guys, today I want you to imagine your morning not the rushed half-awake scramble, but a quiet, mindful beginning. The sun is just peeking through the blinds. You sit up slowly, take a deep breath, and feel your body adjust to gravity. Before the world gets loud, you give your brain what it really needs: oxygen movement and blood that flows clean and strong. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. Also, drop your city and local time in the comments. I'd love to see how you start your mornings around the world. Let's talk about your morning, because how you begin your day can quietly shape your stroke risk. Start with water. During sleep, your body becomes naturally dehydrated. Your blood thickens slightly, your vessels tighten, and your heart has to work just a bit harder to push everything along. That first glass of water. It's not just refreshing. It thins your blood, naturally improves circulation, and wakes up your vascular system. Think of it like oiling the engine before you drive. Next, pause for breath, deep, slow inhales that expand your lungs and lower your resting blood pressure. Controlled breathing reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that stiffens arteries over time. Even 5 slow breaths before checking your phone can begin shifting your entire vascular tone. Then move. You don't need a workout, just motion. Stretch your arms, circle your ankles, walk to the kitchen. When you move your limbs, you stimulate venous return, getting sluggish blood in your legs, moving back up toward the heart and brain. And here's a quirky truth: even brushing your teeth while standing on one leg challenges your balance, engages small muscles, and subtly trains your nervous system. A simple morning routine, hydration, breath, and motion takes 5 minutes, but it conditions your brain to receive steady, clean blood flow all day long. And maybe that sounds small, but when you zoom out day after day after day, it becomes something powerful, something preventive, a ritual that doesn't just start your day, it protects your future. You open the fridge, stare for a moment, and reach for something quick. Toast, juice, maybe something fried if you're running late. But what you choose now isn't just about fuel, it's about vascular chemistry. Because what you eat meal by meal rewires your body's risk map for stroke. Let's start simple: salt. Your body needs some, yes, but in modern diets it gets far too much. And when there's excess sodium, your blood holds more water. That increases volume and pressure inside your vessels, forcing your heart to pump harder. Over time, high blood pressure becomes the single greatest contributor to both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. So here's one daily habit: read labels. Don't look for sugar, look for sodium. You'll be surprised. Even healthy snacks or canned veggies can pack a hidden punch. Swap where you can. Rinse canned goods. Use herbs over salt. Little shifts done consistently have big impact. Now to fat. Healthy fats like omega-3s found in nuts, seeds, salmon, and even avocado help reduce inflammation and keep the lining of your blood vessels smooth and resilient. Contrast that with trans fats and processed oils, which stiffen arteries and promote clot formation. You don't need a radical diet, just more of what's clean and a little less of what clogs. Here's a lesser-known trick: berries. Daily servings of blueberries or strawberries can improve blood vessel function by increasing nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes your arteries. Plus, their antioxidants help counter the damage caused by oxidative stress, a hidden contributor to stroke risk. And a quirky but science-backed habit: drink your coffee, but not on an empty stomach. Caffeine in isolation may spike blood pressure temporarily, but paired with a balanced breakfast protein, fiber, some healthy fat, it becomes a stable stimulant instead of a vascular stressor. Your food isn't just fuel, it's instruction. Every bite tells your body what to prioritize: repair or inflammation, flow or friction. And over time, your brain either benefits or suffers. So each time you eat, ask yourself, is this feeding my cravings or feeding my future? You sit, you scroll, maybe for hours. Work messages, a little entertainment, but your body hasn't moved in 90 minutes. You feel fine, but deep inside, your blood is pooling, your circulation is slowing, your vessels are stiffening just a little. And if this becomes your default, your risk of stroke doesn't just rise, it compounds. But here's the good news: you don't need a gym membership. You don't need to become a runner. You just need to move with intention. The human body was made to circulate. Blood must flow, muscles must contract, and your heart must be challenged, not punished, just reminded that it's alive. Even 20 minutes a day of walking reduces stroke risk dramatically, not because of how many calories it burns, but because of what it does for your vascular integrity. Here's a powerful habit walk after meals. Just a 10-minute stroll helps regulate blood sugar lowers, post-meal blood pressure spikes, and improves insulin sensitivity, all contributors to stroke prevention. You don't need to break a sweat. Just move before you sit again. And here's something surprisingly effective: fidgeting. That's right. If you can't leave your desk, tapping your foot or bouncing your knee keeps blood from pooling in the lower limbs. It keeps the valves in your veins pumping, which matters more than people realize. Studies show that even small movements help reduce clot risk during prolonged sitting. Now think posture. If your shoulders are slumped and your chest collapsed, your blood has to work harder against pressure. Sit tall, breathe deep, open your rib cage. These aren't just posture tips. They're tools for efficient blood delivery to your brain. And don't underestimate balance. Just standing on one foot for 30 seconds, brushing your teeth, or making coffee on one leg, all of it strengthens neural pathways that govern coordination. Stroke can steal balance. But training it now builds a buffer. In this world of screens and seats, daily movement isn't a luxury. It's your lifeline. And the beauty is, you already have the equipment: your legs, your breath, your heartbeat. All you need to do is let them work for you. You lie awake at night scrolling. Maybe there's background noise, news headlines, worries you didn't ask for. You finally fall asleep, but it's light interrupted. You wake up groggy. A new day begins, but inside your body, something else begins to: vascular strain. Because the most overlooked stroke risks aren't in what you eat or do, they're in what you feel and how deeply you rest. Let's talk about sleep. Your brain isn't just resting at night, it's performing maintenance. Clearing waste, resetting hormones, balancing pressure. But when sleep is shallow, fragmented, or chronically short, your blood pressure stays elevated longer than it should. The vessels inside your brain never get a chance to relax. That adds up night after night, quietly reshaping your stroke risk. A powerful daily habit: wind down the right way. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Let your body know the day is closing. Step away from screens. Let your nervous system exhale. Now let's talk about stress, not the big dramatic kind, but the low hum that follows you through your day. Emails, finances, expectations. Stress stiffens arteries. It floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline, raising blood pressure and disrupting rhythm. And here's the catch: you might not feel it anymore. Chronic stress becomes invisible until your body shows you what it's been absorbing. So here's a surprisingly effective antidote: laughter. Yes, really. Laughing releases nitric oxide, relaxes blood vessels, and improves circulation. A daily dose, whether from a funny show, a ridiculous video, or a moment with a friend, does more than lift your mood. It protects your brain. Here's another: breathing slowly through your nose for just 2 minutes twice a day. This lowers sympathetic tone, calms your heart, and rebalances your nervous system. It's a reset, one you can do anywhere. And don't forget connection. Hug someone, talk, touch a pet. Physical connection lowers cortisol and reminds your body that it's safe. Safety leads to relaxation. Relaxation leads to lower stroke risk. So in a world that constantly pulls you outward, carve space to pull inward, not because it's trendy, because it's life-saving. Your brain doesn't just need oxygen, it needs ease, and you have the power to give it that starting today. The day winds down, you've finished your work, maybe had dinner, maybe caught a show, you're ready to rest. But here's a quiet truth. Most people overlook how you end your day shapes, how your brain survives the night, because stroke risk doesn't sleep when you do. It waits for a dip in blood pressure, a missed dose, a restless night. And that's where the final daily habits come in. Start with a simple but powerful one: check your blood pressure. Just once, same time each night. Not out of fear, but awareness. Knowing your numbers regularly helps you and your doctor spot trends long before they become threats. And nighttime readings when your body is at rest tell us things daytime numbers sometimes hide. Then there's routine. Going to bed at the same time each night trains your internal clock, your circadian rhythm, which governs hormone release, heart rate, and vascular tone. That rhythm, when stable, protects your brain from morning blood pressure, surges, a leading cause of wake-up strokes. A habit that helps journaling for 2 minutes before bed. Just a few lines. Not about goals or gratitude, just a mind dump. What's on your mind? What can you let go of? This reduces nighttime rumination, eases anxiety, and allows your nervous system to release the day. And here's something quirky but true: blue light filter glasses worn after sunset can help regulate melatonin and improve sleep quality. Better sleep means better blood pressure regulation. It's all connected. Lastly, be mindful of what you consume in the last 2 hours before sleep. Avoid high-sodium snacks, alcohol, and late-night caffeine. These can raise nighttime blood pressure or disrupt your sleep cycle, both of which elevate stroke risk in vulnerable people. Instead, end your day with intention. A cup of herbal tea, a few stretches, a moment of silence. You're not just relaxing, you're preparing your brain to rest safely. Because the hours between midnight and dawn are when your body is most vulnerable. But with a few habits done right, they become a time of healing, not harm. Protecting your brain doesn't require perfection, just repetition. Take a deep breath. Let it expand gently in your chest and fall just as softly. You've made it through a full day's worth of prevention, each step designed not to overwhelm, but to empower. This isn't about fear. It's about rhythm, presence, intention. Now picture your body in motion, stretching, walking, breathing with purpose. Imagine your plate filled with real food, not perfection, just nourishment. You catch yourself smiling more, laughing a little easier, feeling perhaps for the first time in a long while that you are not reacting, you're choosing. Stroke prevention isn't about grand gestures. It's about what you do daily, often quietly, consistently. It's in the glass of water you drink before coffee, in the walk you take after lunch, in the moment you pause before sleep, placing your hand on your heart and saying, "Today I helped protect this." And now, as the day closes, let the calm settle in. Let your body soften. Let your mind quiet. Let the things you cannot control drift a little farther away. Because you've already done what matters. And tomorrow when the sun returns, you'll do it again. One small choice at a time. One gentle reminder that you are your brain's best defense. Thank you for listening. Hope this video is useful for you.